It's March 12th, I think. And I am going to finish this room finally. All the furniture, everything is still in here, so it's going to be a job to move stuff around and get stuff going, but I'm just going to start with cutting in. I've got some of that eco paint from Rona, and it's just a recycled paint where they just take a whole bunch of paint, mix it all together, and then, you know, put it up for sale again. And I've never used it before, so this is going to kind of be a test for me. And it's called Wheat Field, so it's kind of a wheat field color, I guess. It's like a light tan kind of color, so pretty generic, pretty neutral, which is kind of what I want for this room anyway. So I'm gonna start cutting in and you can watch. We were originally going to put wainscoting from here down, but now we've decided not to do that because it's just easier to paint the whole thing. So I'm just going to start with the cutting in, and I've done some drywall repair for the stuff that we didn't mud properly because we figured we were just going to cover it anyway. So that's all done, and now I'm just going to start painting. Jeff picked this color, so if it doesn't look good, we can blame Jeff. Definitely going to need 2 coats. So you go back and start painting again, you kind of realize that your mudding technique is not very good. Having one finger short doesn't help either with this. Not short, I mean, you know, not usable. I'll just continue down all the way around all the windows, all the trim, everything. And yeah, then we'll get to rolling.
The jury see the same Paul Moore that prosecutors saw. He's almost like a Marvel comic book arch villain.
Once again, I am unsure of this color. It's done. It's I was a little about the color at first, but now that it's all done, I really like it. It's very neutral, but yeah, I really like the color. I'm glad we got this one. And the paint, as far as the paint goes, it's just, it used to be called, I think it used to be called Blue Moose from Rona, but now it's oh, what was the French side there? Yeah, I really like this paint. It's not bad at all. Like, there are better quality paints, but for just doing simple stuff like this is pretty good paint, and I would recommend it for sure. So out in the shop again today. I just got the spare room painted. And we hang our laundry up in there, so we've got this hideous thing that I've modified and, you know, did all kinds of stuff to. But I want to enclose this thing in a box so that you can just open it up and pull this out. But we thought maybe turning it into a shelf, so it's got to hang on the wall anyway. That put a shelf above it, but make a box to cover this up. Oh, and so I don't know if anybody noticed, but at the back here, where we used to have the shelf and all that kind of stuff crammed back there, we got that all moved and cleaned out. Moved my clamp rack over onto the side of the cold storage. moved the big rack that was in the corner. It's now in the middle of the shop. It's kind of acting as a wall between Jeff's 2/3 of the shop and my 1/3 over here, and the wood rack is there. So everything's a little more organized, so that's really nice. And I've been using my saw a little bit. The dust collection works pretty good. I did have to make myself a zero clearance insert because we were getting all kinds of little bits of cutoffs going down in there and plugging up the hose. So I built one of those. But I do want to get working on this box. So first thing I need to do is disassemble this whole thing and cut off these hooks on the bottom. Hooks are off. Okay, so this is the part that's going to get screwed to the wall. Corner clamps. Slap some glue on there. Hurry up, glue. Should have left it sideways. Come on. All right, so that's gonna dry for 20 minutes. I'll put it over here. I've skipped a few steps, but I've got the body of the box done. I had to cut the edges, cut the sides. I built the back, and it's all glued and nailed together. This is where it gets to be not fun. I have to do hinges. Okay. That's good. That's good. This is 100% made out of scrap lumber, just like everything else I make pretty much. Just stuff I've got laying around, leftover piece of cedar, leftover piece of an old drawer that I tore apart, and a couple of new hinges, leftover piece of plywood. And I get to use my new saw, which is my favorite part. So I'm gonna go spark up the generator and get this cut and sanded, and then I'm going to put a finish on everything, and it's going to be ready to go. Now I need put on this little magnet closure. Perfect. There it is. Very nice. Working on the trim, the baseboard trim in the bedroom, and once I get this done, I can start moving stuff back into place because this room is a disaster. Haven't done laundry for a while because I have nowhere to hang it. So I am looking forward to getting this done. I call it my house hammer. It's just got a piece of duct tape actually holding the rubber on. So, got everything all swept up. Now I'm going to start moving stuff back into place. It's a total disaster in here. I haven't cleaned in here since we started working in here. So everything is covered in dust because we burn the wood stove every day. And we have a dog, so that creates all kinds of dust over everything. And I'm just going to see what I can do. I don't know if I can move the tall rack or not because it's really heavy. And it's pretty flimsy, so I don't think I can move it by myself. But I'll try. And yeah, we'll just get her done. I don't even know where to start. Okay, put up the laundry line. Make the bed, do all that. Wash the sheets. And I think that'll be it. Just winging it like I always do for everything. Just get that one started. That's right there. Oh, and I didn't bring a level. No, I think I need to go get a level because I can't eyeball everything.